Hey there, my name is Fumilayo from Beth Media, and today we'll be talking about generating passwords. So, I will be showing you how to generate your unique password using Python. We'll be working in Jupyter Notebook. So, there'll be two different ways to do it. One, just generating random numbers, giving it the length of numbers or letters that you want. Another one is setting a condition where you want maybe an uppercase, a lowercase, digits, or special characters. We will be using the import string. We can see the documentation here. We can use string to get letters. We can use it to get numbers. We can even set to uppercase, lowercase, and so on. The first thing we will be doing is to import random because we want to generate random number, and like I said, we'll also be using the import string as an R. And next we would like to define our function. We will be working with functions. So let's say function is generate password, and then we want to set the length of our password. So then we give that length is equal to 12. So we want our password to have 12 entries, 12 either numbers, alphabet. The total should be 12. So the next thing we would like to do is now to define the characters that we want in the password. So what do we want our password to contain? Remember that I said in the string you can basically use anything in the string, but we have to set what we want our password to be. So then string dot this ASCII letters plus string dot digits plus string dot punctuation, like we have it here. So this is what we want our password to be. We want our password to have letters, to have numbers, and then to have punctuation. So then we would use our join to join the strings of our password. That's the next step. So I'd have password equals to join random dot choice character, and then for the range of our length here is 12. And because we're using a function, we have to return the password. Now we have our function. To get the result of our function, then we have to call the function. So our function is generate password. So now I'm calling my function generate password. So this is our result. You can run it as many times as you want, and then you would generate your password, numbers, punctuations, and letters. So this is how you can easily generate your password. It generates it randomly. So sometimes you'd have letters, you'd have numbers, or you have it all together. But now, what if you want to be specific? You want to make sure that each category is represented once in your password. That's what we'll do next. We have already imported our strings, and then let's define our function again. We have defined a function. So I'm setting uppercase. Remember, in the string documentation, we can set uppercase, lowercase, and then I want digits, and then I want special characters to be string dot punctuation. And now I want to make sure that each of these is represented at least once in my password. I want there to be at least one uppercase, one lowercase, one numbers, and one punctuation. I guess this is our password for if you want to create an account on websites and stuff. They're usually asking for special characters, digits, and then uppercase or lowercase. So this is it. I want to have a random choice of my uppercase letter, which I got from our import string, random choice of digits, random choice of special characters. Everything is in my tuple. So now I want to fill in the rest of my password. Remember that the password length is still 12. So now to fill in the rest. So this would occupy 4 out of the 12 that we have for the length of our password. So I want to fill in the remaining 8. We have 8 characters left for the password. So the remaining length is now our length here, 12 minus 4. And then I want to join random choices to select randomly from the letters, string, and punctuation like we did here, string and punctuation. And then in the range of the remaining length. So the remaining length would now be random. So the remaining length might not even have one of this, but they would just be random choices. So now I want to shuffle the password to make it random. That's the next step. So we'll put it in our list and we have random.shuffle. So I want to be able to shuffle my password list and then I want to join it at the end. So finally, let's return password and call the function generate password. Yeah. So now run the function. Here you see we get our password. So we can see we have an uppercase, we have a lowercase, we have a number, and we have special characters. So that's what we did. We first defined what we want. We want an uppercase where we get from string, the digit, and the special character. And then we have to make sure that the category is represented once. So this is it. And then we have found the remaining length, which is the length here we define 12 subtracted by 4 because we want this to occupy 111 space. So we have 8 left. And then we then join using our random choices of what we have left in the range of the remaining length. And now we're trying to like shuffle the password to make it random so they would be in like random positions. And then we return and we generate our password. So that is the simplest way to generate random passwords. You can also try different methods. Let me know which method you will be trying.